Go to a busy street with some friends. Spread yourselves out a bit and then walk along the street. The first person needs to stop and stare at something. Nothing in particular, nothing special. It could be a point on a distant building, or something on the floor, or just something random across the road. And then, as your other friends join them, they too start to stare at exactly the same point. Very soon, other people walking in the street will stop and stare in the same direction. Human beings have a deep need to conform. Therefore, whenever we want to know what to do in a particularly difficult situation, the easiest thing is often for us to look and see what other people around us are doing and to do the same thing. Human beings are heavily influenced by each other in deciding what to choose and what to think. The harder the choice we're facing, the more likely we are to defer to the choices of other people. And this is especially so when we need to make a quick decision, or when the decision itself has very little consequence to us, or where we do not feel like we have the information or the knowledge or the experience to make a good decision. Then we defer to other people. I call this the 8 out of 10 cat owners principle, after a long-running television commercial in the UK. In that commercial, the pet food manufacturer said that 8 out of 10 owners
said their cats preferred it.
Since you're not likely to taste test the different types of cat food, how do you know which one you should buy? The answer's simple. If 8 out of 10 other cat owners say their cat prefers this one, then why wouldn't yours? It was only when supermarket-owned brands started to undercut the prices of this premium product that the marketing became unsustainable. The advert ran for years. Social proof means that the more people you can persuade to your point of view, the easier it will be to persuade the next one. This is why products and ideas gain momentum, and it's the basis for one of the most important ideas in modern marketing. Viral marketing is an approach to popularizing ideas by using your audience to spread the idea like a virus. It's an extension of word-of-mouth marketing, and it works because we create a product that is so compelling, people actively want to spread the news themselves to their friends, to their colleagues, and increasingly on social media. And of course, the related marketing tactic of influencer marketing, which has been going for years and years and possibly centuries and centuries, uses individual influencers to provide the social proof. And you can use this effect powerfully yourself when you're trying to influence and persuade people around you. Use the people you've already persuaded to help convince other people. Testimonials don't only boost your credibility and your authority, they also provide evidence that other people like you and like your products. And peer pressure, the pressure to conform with the people like you, is powerful. If my friends use this product, this service, or they adopt this idea, or they support this cause, then why shouldn't I? In fact, I ought to. Whose judgment do you trust the most? Well, of course, we trust people with authority and credibility. We trust experts. And we also trust the people that we like. Likability is a powerful tool in the world of influence. But ultimately, you will especially trust people like you. Because in your mind, they have the same interests, same needs, same desires, the same perspective. And if there is a whole crowd of people like you who hold the same views, the same beliefs, the same ideas, then that becomes very compelling social proof. In the absence of experts and of people you like, then a crowd of people like you is going to be highly influential. But if those people are different from you in an obvious way, then in your subconscious, you're going to be wondering whether you trust their judgment because they're different from you and therefore they have different needs and different ideas. It's right for them, but they're different from you, so it may not be right for you. On the other hand, if they're the same as you, and if something is right for them, then it must also be right for you too. But remember, these are usually subconscious judgments. We don't make them at the rational level, because at the rational level, they don't stand up to scrutiny. This should remind you that if you're going to offer testimonials from people and lists of people who are convinced by your ideas, then the best testimonials, the best people to offer, are people that I will consider are like me. Last, let's look in a bit more detail at the power of conformity. Never underestimate the need that we have as human beings to fit in. The difficult question is often fitting in with whom? When we see people on the street who don't seem to fit in with most of society, we tend to think that they are trying to not fit in deliberately, and therefore this goes against the general principle. But it doesn't, because they're not trying to fit in with general society. They're trying to fit in with a much smaller group of people they do look like. Conformity is an important part of social proof. We feel a strong need to conform with social expectations, or with the expectations of the subgroup with whom we wish to identify. And therefore, we feel a need to act loyally, with loyalty, and to do what we consider to be our duty. And of course, as long as we recognise their legitimacy, we also feel the need to follow the rules. Please do give a thumbs up if you like this video. I'll be creating loads more great management courses content for you, so please do subscribe to the channel and hit the bell so you don't miss any of it. I look forward to seeing you in the next one, and in the meantime, keep learning.